A lot of kids, they don't want to spend the time. You know, if I need a quick answer, I'm going to Google it.
No, you have the AI.
AI, I'll find something.
AI is a bad and a good thing too.
Yeah.
It's the use of AI that's
You know what?
not being good
The thing
for you.
that troubles me the most is the way I was brought up and the people that I worked with, the professional people, the true backbone of this country. You have to stand behind your design.
Sure.
You can get brought into a court, but you have to explain the basics and the principles of your design. Under oath, unequivocal. You can't make up stories. So why I bring this up is because another project I worked on. You remember Leona Helmsley?
No.
Leona Helmsley was like a female Donald Trump.
I know.
You heard of Leona Helmsley?
She leave all her money to the cats, right?
Yeah. She left the money
To the dog. And
She
the
was
cat.
married to Harry Helmsley. He was the biggest real estate guy in the city. Harry Helmsley, Helmsley Hotel,
Yeah.
Empire State Building was Harry Helmsley.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was a true gentleman and but he married a bitch. You know. So there's a building near St. Patrick's Cathedral. Behind it on Madison Avenue. It's called the Villard House. It's a townhouse. You ever notice it?
No.
The Villard House. On top of it, they built a 55-story high-rise. Okay.
The foundation is not enough, right?
No, it's just enough. They found it was thought out.
Oh.
The Villard House is a beautiful location. You can go by there one day. It's so one day they had a fire. Well, first of all, the ownership of the house of the building was sold by Leona Helmsley to the Sultan of Brunei. The Sultan of Brunei. You ever hear of the Sultan of Brunei?
No.
The country of Brunei is in Asia.
Okay. Okay.
They're three brothers.
Okay, so royal family.
One his name is Jerry, and the other I don't know.
Oh.
They were the richest people in the world at the time.
Okay.
They owned the building.
Yeah.
They had a fire.
Okay.
My company was called in,
Yeah.
so they sent me.
Yeah. Okay.
What year was this?
This was in 80, 82, 83 or something like that. Anyway, they had a fire. The whole building was evacuated. They lost power.
They cut the power, gas, electric.
The street was mobbed. All the news trucks were there. And I come in.
Yeah.
I'm working my way to the building, right? And they said, no, nobody's allowed in here. I said, well, I'm the engineer. The engineer is here. The engineer is here. Clear the way.
The receiver is
They had
here.
told him.
The
They had
receiver-
told him the engineer is coming. I said, pardon my French. I said, holy shit. What the hell am I getting into? So I go into the building. It's dark.
Yeah.
You go down to the basement, the water's up to your ankles.
Why?
They shut all.
Why? What?
I'll tell you the why.
Oh, okay. Fair.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
They had on the 12th floor is a machine room. They have all the refrigeration machines, chillers,
Sure.
pumps, everything. Well, they had a short circuit there. And they had a fire. And right next to the fire was a laundry chute,
yeah.
and it goes all the way down to the basement. So the wire melted, got into the laundry chute, and went all the way down and started an inferno. The flames came up. Now that laundry chute was above was a shaft that had wiring, pipes, cable TV, security wires, every kind of wire was jammed in there by Leona Helmsley.
Okay.
She cut corners.
Oh, cut.
Ah.
You have to separate. You have to separate power. Has to be in pipe,
Sure.
and it has to be
Yeah.
separated and
Yeah.
barriered.
Yeah.
You need a barrier between
Sure.
conduit piping and TV camera,
Sure.
fire alarm cables. Those are called low tension wiring.
Okay.
The other ones are called high tension. It's got to be separated.
You have to.
You don't want an alarm system to take out your power system.
You have
Anyway,
to diversify your risk.
so what happened was, when the building design, when Leona Helmsley owned it, was submitted to the Bureau of Electrical Control, which was part of the building department
Yeah.
that oversaw all the electrical inspections.
Sure.
When they were submitted, the commissioner was conveniently on a fishing trip. It was everything was planned.
Yeah.
He was on a fishing trip. The plans got passed. That design was passed.
So Liana intentionally want to
Well, you want to cut corners, save money.
save money.
Why do I have to?
You save small money. You
She was
you
more money for her dog.
big
Yep.
loss.
She was a bitch. Right?
Yeah.
So that came out because
Yeah.
when the fire marshals came to the job,
Sure.
we had to explain what the hell was going on, and I had to sit down in the meetings
Yeah.
with the lawyers and the insurance people
Sure. Insurance.
to explain,
Yeah. What
as an engineer,
Yeah.
forensically,
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
So, you see these things and you piece it together.
Sure.
And then I have to come up with a design that was acceptable. But it could not be, you cannot enhance what was there before.
Sure.
In other words, you can't,
Temporary with it.
you have to come back with code. You have to meet current code
Sure.
with your design.
Sure.
But you can't embellish. You can't throw in some extras,
No.
So you had, and they watch you, the watchdog, because the insurance company's not going to pay for any improvements.
Sure.
Only,
So what ended up happening after you came to the engineer?
so my company put me there for two months.
2 months.
I
Wow, this is
go
big.
home, I come back. I
Yeah.
go home.
Wow,
I had
big
to start ordering equipment.
They should give you a room in the
Yeah,
building.
yeah.
You
I had
have
to
room?
order.
Oh.
First thing I did was order wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wire.
Yeah.
Wire and pipe.
Yeah.
So what happened was the owner's rep said, "You were the first engineer that responded. You got the job."
Wow.
Wow.
So my company was happy.
How many
Very
people
happy.
did they call?
Very happy.
They called many people, but they call whoever's on their Rolodex.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know,
You are the first. Okay.
so you were lucky.
Yeah.
So we got first of all the inferno went up to the 25th floor. Everything was burned. Destroyed.
There was nothing left.
Nothing, and then there was soot and the smell and everything.
And all the water.
So the water, all the water went down, and so all that had to be cleaned out. And you know what they had to clean out? They had those they call it the Munster vacuums.
Okay.
The cyclone
Yeah.
air dryers. They had them all over the place.
So did the building downstairs where they build on top of it, what they got destroyed too?
The building.
The original
downstairs-
building.
The building downstairs got affected,
Okay. Water damage and
But-
etc.
but we saved all the carpeting,
Yeah.
saved all the tapestry and everything. You know, but so they said we can't. We got to be very discreet about this. You know, they know there was a fire,
Mhm.
but they didn't know how severe it was. So they said we're going to say that it was closed for renovation. So we had to restore the place.
And what time of the day did you get there? When
Got
did the
there
fire
around-
started?
I
Oh, sorry.
got there around 10 or 11 o'clock
In the morning.
In the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't leave, and then I called my office. I says, I'm gonna need this guy, this guy, this guy. I'm gonna need this supply, this supply, this supply. I'm gonna need blueprinting services. I'm gonna need somebody who can draw.
The
I need to
plans.
set up a draftsman here because I'm going to be here for a couple of months.
Yeah.
We need an office here.
You are the commander.
Yeah.
Did you get equipment? How long did it take you to get all the equipment?
Right away, right away.
Okay.
Right away. And there was a contract, electrician. The boss, the owner's rep says, you the first one that responded.
You got it.
got the job. You two work together. I don't care what you got to do. You got to get this place up. So I had to design a new riser system,
High rise.
separated,
Separate.
and I had to.
You had to
I had
meet
draw
the
it.
fire code and everything.
And the fire marshal, I learned, he went to high school with me.
Do you remember his name?
Luis Gonzalez, Luis Garcia,
Garcia.
Luis Garcia,
Spanish.
Spanish. But
You have good memory.
but
So many years.
But tell you the truth,
70s, 50s.
the poor fella got a blemish on his record. He started,
Drinking.
you know, like a lot of people.
Oh
do.
yeah. First
Anyway,
responder,
but that's
firefighters.
a different story.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we had to splice the new with the old. From the 25th floor up, it was very
Brand
good.
new.
It was very good.
Up to code and
Up
everything.
to code. Because as the floors got up, it got narrower.
Yeah.
So it was less,
Room to.
mishmash.
Oh yeah.
You know, everything was segregated. But then we had to put in boxes every 5 floors to support the cable.
How
know,
much how much did the cable weighs?
Oh, it weighs a lot. When you have cables like that, and they go through an opening, you have to put in a rubber. It's like a cork.
Uh huh.
It stops. You know, it's tapered, and it gets stuck in a hole to lend
Yeah,
support. They call it cable support.
Keepers.
So we got all that done, and you know,
when did it get finished? Like how many people did you have helping you?
well, my office had to bring in lighting, mechanical designer, because you have
Electric
to
designers.
repair all the mechanical systems, plumbing designer, because we needed new pumps, new pump system and all that.
Construction, carpenter.
Yeah. And then we got all that, and it was done, and it reopened.
When did it
Took
reopen?
how long? 2
A
months?
couple of months.
A
A couple of months.
Do you remember the year? Is this
I can look it up and I'll give
Okay.
it to you because I have drawings.
Okay.
Anyway, after it was successfully reopened and restored,
Yeah.
they gave us a contract to redesign the hotel. The 55-story building was a hotel.
Okay.
We redesigned the whole hotel.
Wow.
They gave us the job.
electronic.
And he became the #1 engineer of New York City.
No. And 80 feet deep. 80 feet deep. So we had a geotechnical engineer. So I was in charge of the project as project engineer.
Yeah.
I controlled the structural engineer, architect, plumbing, the civil engineer, the steel contractor,
Wow.
all those guys.
The whole team.
That's where my Tai Chi experience come in. You have to have a global presence, global picture. I may not know anything about anything, but I know how to keep things in order.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you got the experts for.
Right.
So you have to orchestrate them.
Yeah.
So we drove 400 miles. So when the whole foundation was complete, you could look at the open field. All you see are these
Pillars.
pillars,
coming out.
400 of them.
Oh.
And then on top of it, they have, what they call the piers. And then you set the, all the anchor bolts and everything on top of that. So, and then we had to build a 2-story building, and we had to bring in equipment. You had to raise the steel. You had the steel workers, and when they have the last piece of steel, they put up a flag. They call it a topping off ceremony. So we have drinks and barbecue. After all that is done,
Yeah.
then we have to bring in the equipment.
And how long did you
Big
do
chillers. That was started in 05, and we finished in about 08.
Well, 3
that
years.
for? Right when I graduated high school.
Yeah.
3 years.
And it was a good experience, and that led to more projects.
How many stars for the data center?
Two stories.
Only 2 stars.
2 stories.
Wow.
But it was wide.
Oh,
It was like a
wow.
football field.
Okay. It goes like a couple of
Yeah.
blocks.
And they have rows and rows
Of
of
datas.
computer racks.
So
And yeah,
what was time? The girls were in charge of the flight for the pilots to bring them back. They were the smartest women in the. There were a bunch of black women. They
oh
were
yeah,
the
yeah,
smartest
yeah,
one.
yeah.
And the data center came in IEB, where they could process calculation faster than human can. But she was the smartest human alive, and they had a computer doing it, but the pilot wanted a
Heard of
human calculation of where to land and projected area. So they had computers throughout, like from one end going to the other end.
What is the generation that we grew up in, and you're part of it.
I'm the end part of it.
And you're the end part of it. You had the education that we received. You had to learn something from beginning to end. You had to learn the theory. You had to learn the practice of it. I don't know, in engineering, you guys were not in engineering, but you had to go in the laboratories and set up the equipment, set up the circuit boards, apply the voltage, make sure you got the right result. I had to build a battery charger, so I had to take plates. I had to build plates, one on top of the other, to make a magnet, electromagnet, and then I had to wind wire around it, and then you have two wires, and then on the other side you do the same thing. You just built a transformer. You could apply 200 volt here, and you can maybe get 60 volt on this side, depending on the number of turns of the wire. That's how you make a transformer. So you have to learn.
So why
that.
does it? During Hurricane Sandy, I was out saving people. I'm 1 foot in the water, and transformers were exploding.
Yeah.
And just going down Munaki, you know, more of a Karlstad going to MetLife Stadium area.
Yeah, I know.
You go driving down, you just see transformer exploding. One, boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Yeah,
And that was 2012.
yeah.
Highest ground in there was by Karlstad. Now it's a Amazon warehouse fulfillment
Yeah.
center, whatever,
Yeah.
right across from
Yeah,
what do I want to say, Barrel Avenue,
I don't know. So
or
you're
Veterans Boulevard, or
you're
Veterans
saying
Avenue?
you're saying the floodplain at the Amazon
time-
is higher.
The levees broke.
Yes,
The Hackensack River, the thing broke.
in
They came in
in 2012.
2012.
Sandy.
Hurricane
The
Sandy.
levees broke.
Within 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, the water just came into flooded Little Ferry and Munaki, and we were just about to have dinner, and that's when everything
Yeah.
we had to run away. We
Exactly.
had people evacuated throughout the day,
Yeah.
and just find higher grounds. We waited all night. I didn't go home for a week.
Wow.
And
Hurricane Sandy?
Hurricane Sandy, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Did
We
you-
went
you were
to
around, right?
Teterboro Airport.
Yeah.
Well, Hurricane Sandy, they had what was that? A 100-year flood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
That is
that-
right.
yeah,
like Katrina for Louisiana, basically.
it was right after Katrina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the data center was ready, given the instructions, they would shut down rather than be underwater.
Yeah,
Because if you go underwater, you.
yeah, definitely.
But they were lucky. They still have the watermark on the wall.
There's a house in Little Ferry has Irene, Hurricane Irene,
Yeah.
Hurricane Sandy, Hurricane
So,
former hurricanes.
As after Sandy, all the bosses, I'm talking about Wall Street people, they said, we can never have that again. So we had to design
Waterproof.
things that were water
Resistant.
resistant.
Yeah.
So they were talking about building walls, putting walls around the property, putting in pump systems
Yeah, they're building a pump station
that
right
would
now.
eject the water
in
out.
Little Ferry
uh,
to flooding. Is the flooding?
And the walls, what we did, we had to explore different types of alternatives. You had things that were laying down flat and then all of a sudden come up, given first of all, everything originates from North Carolina, Cape Hatteras. When the hurricanes come from Africa, come across, and then when they go up to North Carolina, and so you get a warning from Cape Hatteras, then you mobilize, then you start taking it serious. So we found a system that was used in Desert Storm,
Iraq.
Iraq. It was a series of, they call it the HESCO baskets. You put it in place and nothing can penetrate it. It's bulletproof, cannon-proof,
Yeah. Waterproof.
truck-proof, waterproof, everything. So we built that, and you can assemble it. We built that and put it around. Can you look up? Do you have Google Earth, Google Map?
Yes.
Can you look up 600 Commerce Boulevard? Would it show you an overhead